Have you ever sat down to study for hours, only to realize that you barely absorbed anything? Do you get distracted easily, lose focus, or feel overwhelmed by long study sessions? If so, you're not alone. Many students struggle with concentration and time management, leading to inefficient studying and burnout. But there's a simple yet powerful method that can help: the Pomodoro Technique. In this video, I'll show you how this method works, why it's effective, and how you can use it to improve your focus and get more done in less time. Let's dive in. What is the Pomodoro Technique? The Pomodoro Technique is a time management method developed by Francesco Cirillo in the late 1980s. The name Pomodoro comes from the Italian word for tomato, inspired by the tomato-shaped kitchen timer Cirillo used while studying. At its core, the Pomodoro Technique is a structured approach to work and study, designed to improve focus, productivity, and efficiency by breaking tasks into manageable time blocks. Instead of working for long, exhausting hours, this technique promotes short, focused study sessions followed by brief breaks to keep the brain fresh and engaged. The traditional Pomodoro cycle consists of 4 simple steps. First, you choose a task you want to focus on, whether it's reading a chapter, solving math problems, or writing an essay. Next, you set a timer for 25 minutes and work on the task with full concentration, avoiding any distractions. Once the timer goes off, you take a 5-minute break, allowing your brain to rest and process information. After completing 4 Pomodoro sessions, you take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes to fully recharge before starting another cycle. The reason Pomodoro is so effective is that it helps prevent mental fatigue by keeping study sessions short and structured. Research suggests that the human brain can only sustain deep focus for a limited amount of time before its efficiency declines. By working in intervals, you maintain a high level of concentration without feeling overwhelmed. Additionally, the sense of urgency created by the 25-minute timer encourages students to stay on task and avoid procrastination, making study time more productive. This method is particularly useful for individuals who struggle with distractions, time management, or maintaining motivation during long study periods. Although the standard Pomodoro session lasts 25 minutes, this timing can be adjusted based on personal preference. Some people find that 50-minute study sessions with 10-minute breaks work better for them, especially when working on complex tasks that require deeper thinking. The key takeaway is that Pomodoro is not just about working harder, but working smarter by structuring study time effectively and maximizing focus. Why does the Pomodoro Technique work? Many students believe that the more hours they spend studying, the better their results will be. However, research shows that prolonged study sessions without breaks can lead to mental fatigue, reduced focus, and poor information retention. The brain is not designed to concentrate for extended periods without rest, which is why traditional marathon study sessions often result in exhaustion rather than productivity. The Pomodoro Technique works because it aligns with how the brain naturally functions, maximizing attention span while preventing burnout. One of the key reasons this method is so effective is that it promotes deep focus and engagement. When you set a 25-minute timer, your brain perceives this as a short and manageable task, making it easier to commit to full concentration. This eliminates the feeling of being overwhelmed by a large workload, reducing the urge to procrastinate. The sense of urgency created by the timer encourages you to stay on task and avoid distractions, knowing that a break is coming soon. This structured work and rest cycle keeps motivation high and prevents the common trap of mindlessly staring at a textbook without absorbing information. Additionally, taking regular breaks enhances cognitive processing. Many people assume that studying continuously helps them retain information, but in reality, the brain needs time to consolidate what it has learned. Short breaks between study sessions allow the brain to process information and strengthen neural connections, making it easier to recall later. This is especially important for subjects that require critical thinking and problem-solving, as a refreshed mind performs significantly better than an exhausted one. Another advantage of the Pomodoro Technique is that it improves time awareness and efficiency. Instead of studying aimlessly, this method forces you to work in focused bursts, making every minute count. Because you only have 25 minutes to concentrate, you naturally become more mindful of how you spend your time. This prevents common pitfalls such as checking social media, daydreaming, or passively rereading notes without truly engaging with them. The structured format helps you stay accountable and track your progress, making it easier to identify areas that need improvement. Furthermore, the technique is flexible and adaptable. While the standard Pomodoro cycle consists of 25-minute study blocks with 5-minute breaks, this timing can be adjusted depending on individual needs. Some students find that 50-minute study sessions with 10-minute breaks work better, especially when tackling complex subjects that require deeper concentration. The important thing is to maintain a balance between focused study and adequate rest, ensuring that productivity remains high without leading to exhaustion. Ultimately, the Pomodoro Technique works because it transforms studying into a manageable, structured process that keeps the brain engaged, improves focus, and enhances learning efficiency. By working with your brain's natural rhythms instead of against them, you can study smarter, not harder, making every session more effective and less exhausting. How to apply the Pomodoro Technique for studying. Applying the Pomodoro Technique to your study routine is simple, but to get the most out of it, you need to follow a structured approach. Many students struggle with distractions, lack of focus, or inefficient study methods, and Pomodoro helps eliminate these problems by breaking study sessions into focused time blocks with built-in breaks. Below is a step-by-step guide on how to effectively apply this method to maximize productivity and retention. The first step is to plan your study tasks in advance. Before you start studying, make a list of the topics or assignments you need to cover. This could be as simple as review biology chapter 5, solve 10 algebra problems, or write an outline for my essay. The key is to be specific and realistic about what you can accomplish in a 25-minute session. Many students make the mistake of sitting down to study without a clear direction, leading to wasted time and inefficient learning. By having a plan, you ensure that every Pomodoro session has a clear focus and measurable goal. Once you have your tasks planned, the next step is to set a timer for 25 minutes and start studying. During this time, you should focus exclusively on the chosen task. Avoid multitasking, checking your phone, or switching between subjects. It may be tempting to glance at notifications or reply to messages, but doing so disrupts your concentration and forces your brain to restart the thought process. The Pomodoro Technique works because it encourages deep focus, which is why it's important to treat these 25-minute sessions as non-negotiable work periods. If you struggle with distractions, consider using website blockers or keeping your phone in another room. After one full Pomodoro session, 25 minutes of focused study, it's time to take a 5-minute break. This short break allows your brain to process what you've just learned, preventing cognitive overload and helping with long-term retention. The key here is to use your break wisely. Stand up, stretch, grab a drink, or walk around for a few minutes. However, avoid activities that might completely take you out of study mode, such as scrolling through social media or watching videos, as these can make it difficult to refocus when the next session begins. Once you complete 4 Pomodoro sessions, about 2 hours of focused study with short breaks in between, you should take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This extended break gives your brain more time to rest and recharge, allowing you to return to your next study block with renewed energy and focus. Long breaks are particularly important when preparing for exams or working on large projects, as they help prevent mental fatigue and improve overall productivity. To get the best results from the Pomodoro Technique, consistency is key. The more you practice this method, the more natural it becomes, and over time, your brain adapts to focusing more efficiently in short bursts. You can also adjust the session lengths depending on your preferences. Some students prefer 50-minute Pomodoro sessions with 10-minute breaks for deeper concentration. The important thing is to find a balance that works for you while maintaining the principle of focused study and intentional rest. By structuring your study time using the Pomodoro Technique, you can improve concentration, boost efficiency, and reduce stress, making learning a more manageable and productive experience. Pro tips for using the Pomodoro Technique effectively. While the Pomodoro Technique is simple to use, there are several ways to optimize it for maximum effectiveness. Many students try the method but struggle with consistency, distractions, or difficulty maintaining focus. To make the most out of your Pomodoro sessions, here are some proven strategies that can help you stay productive and get better results. One of the first things to consider is adjusting the session length to match your concentration level. The standard Pomodoro session is 25 minutes of focused study with a 5-minute break, but this may not be ideal for everyone. Some students find that 25 minutes feels too short for deep work, while others may struggle to maintain focus for that long. If you're working on complex subjects like mathematics, programming, or essay writing, you might benefit from longer Pomodoro sessions, such as 50-minute work blocks with 10-minute breaks. On the other hand, If you have a shorter attention span, you can start with 15-minute sessions and gradually increase the duration as your concentration improves. The key is to experiment and find a time structure that works best for you. Another important tip is minimizing distractions before starting your Pomodoro session. Many students lose focus because of frequent interruptions from phones, notifications, or background noise. To stay focused, put your phone on silent or in another room, and use website blockers like Cold Turkey, Freedom, or Stay Focused if you tend to get distracted by social media. Creating a distraction-free study space can also make a huge difference. Choose a quiet environment, use noise-canceling headphones, or listen to instrumental music or white noise to help you stay in the zone. To get the most out of your Pomodoro sessions, it's also helpful to combine it with other effective study techniques. For example, instead of just reading through a textbook during your Pomodoro time, use active recall by testing yourself on key concepts. You can also use spaced repetition by reviewing material at scheduled intervals to reinforce what you've learned. If you're working on essay writing or problem solving, use the first Pomodoro session for brainstorming, the second for drafting, and the third for revising. Breaking tasks into structured steps makes studying more manageable and efficient. Tracking your completed Pomodoro sessions can also boost motivation and help you measure your progress. Keep a simple log or checklist where you note down how many Pomodoro sessions you've completed each day. This creates a sense of accomplishment and helps you stay accountable. Some apps, like Forest or Pomodoro, allow you to track your study time and visualize your productivity, making the process more engaging. Lastly, it's essential to listen to your body and avoid overloading yourself. The goal of Pomodoro is to improve focus without causing burnout. If you feel exhausted after multiple sessions, don't be afraid to take a longer break or adjust your schedule. Productivity isn't about working non-stop, it's about working efficiently. By maintaining a healthy balance between focused work and proper rest, you'll be able to study smarter, not harder, while maintaining long-term motivation. By following these pro tips, you can fine-tune the Pomodoro technique to fit your personal study style, eliminate distractions, and build better concentration habits. Over time, you'll find that your study sessions become more productive, efficient, and less stressful, helping you achieve better academic results with less effort. Who should use the Pomodoro Technique? The Pomodoro Technique is a highly versatile study and productivity method that can benefit a wide range of people. While it is particularly popular among students, its effectiveness extends beyond academics, making it a great tool for anyone who needs to manage time efficiently, stay focused, and increase productivity. Whether you're struggling with procrastination, difficulty maintaining concentration, or overwhelming workloads, the Pomodoro Technique can help you stay on track and work more effectively. For students, this method is especially useful when preparing for exams, completing assignments, or managing large study loads. Many students struggle with burnout and lack of concentration during long study sessions, leading to inefficient learning and stress. The Pomodoro Technique prevents mental fatigue by ensuring regular breaks, helping students absorb information better while avoiding the frustration of feeling stuck. If you're someone who tends to get distracted easily or struggles with staying disciplined while studying, Pomodoro can be a game changer. It provides a clear structure, making it easier to focus and maintain momentum. Beyond students, professionals and remote workers can also benefit greatly from this technique. Whether you're working on projects, writing reports, coding, or handling administrative tasks, breaking work into structured intervals helps improve efficiency. Many people in creative fields, such as writers, designers, and developers, find that Pomodoro helps them overcome creative blocks by making tasks feel less overwhelming. Rather than trying to complete an entire project in one sitting, working in short bursts of intense focus ensures steady progress while reducing mental exhaustion. Entrepreneurs and freelancers, who often have to manage multiple tasks independently, can use Pomodoro to prioritize workload and prevent procrastination. Since freelancers don't have the structure of a traditional work environment, Pomodoro provides a self-imposed discipline system that keeps them accountable. Additionally, it helps in managing decision fatigue, ensuring that productivity remains high without feeling drained by long working hours. Even individuals who are trying to learn new skills, such as mastering a language, practicing a musical instrument, or studying for a professional certification, can apply Pomodoro to enhance their learning process. The technique makes long-term learning less intimidating by encouraging steady progress rather than overwhelming study marathons. For example, if you're learning a new language, you can dedicate one Pomodoro session to vocabulary practice, another to listening exercises, and another to speaking drills. This structured approach keeps learning engaging and effective. Ultimately, the Pomodoro Technique is ideal for anyone looking to boost focus, reduce procrastination, and improve efficiency. Whether you're a student preparing for exams, a professional handling deadlines, a freelancer juggling multiple projects, or someone simply trying to develop new skills, this method provides a simple yet powerful way to structure work, maximize productivity, and maintain a healthy work-life balance. By adapting Pomodoro to your specific needs, you can achieve more in less time while staying motivated and stress-free.